Apple TV can do? Think again. With the release of tvOS 26.4, Apple has quietly slipped in some of the most powerful features we've seen in years, but they didn't announce them on stage. Most people are still using their Apple TV like it's 2022, completely missing out on the upgrades that make this the most advanced streaming box on the planet. If you've noticed your audio popping, your subtitles looking messy, or you're just tired of scrolling for an hour to find one good movie, this is the video you've been waiting for. We are diving into 7 hidden features that will fundamentally change how you use your TV. And trust me, the last one is a game changer for your privacy. Let's start with a fix for something that has driven home theater enthusiasts crazy for a decade. Have you ever noticed that split second of silence or that annoying pop sound when you start a movie? Apple finally fixed this with a hidden setting called continuous audio connection. Tucked away inside your video and audio settings, this feature keeps a live, uncompressed stream running to your speakers at all times. It stops your receiver from constantly re-handshaking with the Apple TV every time you switch apps or formats. No more clip dialogue at the start of scenes. It's the kind of set-it-and-forget-it upgrade that makes your sound system finally behave like it's worth the money. The upgrades aren't just about what you hear, they're about how you find what to watch. Apple just launched Genius Browse. Instead of just showing you a row of random posters, Genius Browse uses a new recommendation engine that looks across all your apps, Disney+, Prime Video, Max, and more, to create vibe clusters. You'll see categories like edge-of-your-seat thrillers or based on a true story. But here's the kicker. It now allows for deep linking. If you find a movie you like, you can click into a submenu that shows you exactly why it's recommended and offers 3 layers of related content. If you haven't scrolled down past your up next queue lately, you are missing the smartest discovery tool Apple has ever built. Speaking of your remote, it is now a precision tracking device. If you're running the latest firmware, the Find My Remote integration has been supercharged. Most people know you can use your iPhone to find a lost remote, but tvOS 26.4 introduces haptic proximity. As you move your iPhone around the room, the vibration on your phone changes intensity based on how close you are to the Siri remote. It utilizes the ultra-wideband chip for centimeter-level accuracy. You can literally pinpoint if it's under the left cushion or the right one without ever touching a button. Now, let's talk about subtitles. Apple has finally brought system-wide subtitle styling directly into the video player. You no longer have to dive 10 layers deep into accessibility settings to make your text readable. While watching any video, you can now swipe down and instantly toggle between classic, outline, or transparent modes. But the hidden part is the new subtle dim feature. If you're watching a dark, moody movie, bright white subtitles can ruin the HDR effect by blowing out the screen. The new adaptive dimming for subtitles matches the text brightness to the scene's light level, so your eyes don't get scorched every time someone speaks in a dark scene. While we're on the subject of the screen, have you tried the new liquid glass interface tweaks? Apple didn't publicize it, but the way your Apple TV handles background transparency has changed. If you go into your display settings and enable refractive focus, the UI elements will now subtly reflect the colors of the movie poster behind them. It makes the entire interface feel premium and fluid, rather than just static boxes on a screen. It's a small cosmetic touch, but once you see it, the old interface looks incredibly dated. Number 6 is for the multitaskers. Enhanced Picture-in-Picture is finally here for more than just the Apple TV Plus app. By long pressing the TV button while a video is playing, you can now dock almost any video stream into a corner while you browse the App Store or check the weather. But here's the hidden trick. You can now use your iPhone as a second screen controller for that window. You can swap the audio between the main screen and the windowed screen just by tapping a button on your iPhone's lock screen. It's perfect for keeping an eye on a live sports game while someone else uses the main screen. Finally, the big one. The feature Apple is keeping quiet because it fundamentally changes their ecosystem, local network lockdown. In a world where every smart TV is spying on you and selling your data, Apple has introduced a privacy firewall for your home network. Hidden in the AirPlay and HomeKit settings, you can now see a log of every device that has attempted to ping your Apple TV. You can blacklist specific smart home gadgets from communicating with your TV. This means your cheap smart bulb or your smart fridge can no longer see what you're watching or try to bridge into your Apple account. It makes the Apple TV 4K the ultimate secure hub for a modern home. Your Apple TV 4K is now faster, smarter, and more private than it was just a few weeks ago, provided you know where to look. Apple is preparing to release tvOS 26.4, a spring refinement update for Apple TV. Since tvOS 26 introduced Apple's new liquid glass design language in 2025, version 26.4 is the most stability-focused update of this cycle, targeting real-world pain points reported by Apple TV 4K users. Many Apple TV 4K owners have experienced brief audio dropouts, popping sounds, or noticeable delays when switching between apps or when content changes from stereo to Dolby Atmos. These issues are especially common when using AV receivers or premium soundbars from brands like Denon, Marantz, or Sonos. With tvOS 26.4, Apple allows the system to maintain a continuous LPCM/Dolby MAT signal instead of renegotiating the HDMI connection every time playback changes. By keeping the audio pipeline active, handshake delays are reduced and format switching becomes nearly seamless. For users with Dolby Atmos or eARC setups, this could be the most important improvement in the entire update. tvOS 26.4 also makes subtitles far easier to manage. Previously, adjusting subtitle styles required digging through accessibility settings, which made on-the-fly changes inconvenient during playback. Now, style options appear directly within the video player interface when subtitles are enabled. Users can quickly adjust text size, outlines, and background appearance without leaving the content they're watching. It's a small interface tweak, but it significantly improves usability, especially for households that rely on subtitles regularly. Another notable change is the complete removal of the standalone iTunes Movies and iTunes TV Shows apps. All previously purchased and rented content remains available inside the Apple TV app under the Library tab, so nothing is lost. This marks the final step in Apple's long transition away from the iTunes brand in the living room. The result is a cleaner home screen and a more unified content experience, without redundant legacy apps. tvOS 26.4 is not a flashy redesign, but it is a refinement update that addresses real user pain points. By improving HDMI audio stability, modernizing subtitle controls, and finally eliminating legacy iTunes apps, Apple is quietly polishing the Apple TV experience ahead of its next major software cycle. Well-known developer Steve Troughton-Smith has continued to dive deeper into Apple's firmware files leaked over the weekend, and as expected, has continued to find more information about Apple's upcoming products. Investigations into leaked tvOS 11 GM firmware file has provided additional insight into Apple's new 5th-generation Apple TV, informing everyone that it will be an extremely powerful piece of kit with support for ultra-high definition, UHD, and high dynamic range, HDR, television sets. The first thing of note here is that tvOS 11 GM code shows that Apple will be calling the new set-top box Apple TV 4K, and will represent a fairly significant leap forward from where we currently are with Apple's 4th-generation Apple TV model. Also revealed in the firmware are details on powerful 3-core A10X Fusion chip, which the Apple TV 4K will be powered with, complete with an accompanying 3 GB of RAM. The current Apple TV 4th generation in comparison looks outdated with its A8 chip and meager 2 GB of RAM. There's a belief that Apple could potentially be future-proofing Apple TV 4K here, with the powerful A10X Fusion chip from iPad Pro line to ensure that it has a place in the market for years to come without the company needing to push out new model every year or two. Troughton-Smith, however, believes that the bump up to the A10X Fusion is simply based on the fact that the hardware needs to be able to play and support 4K and HDR content at 60 frames per second. And of course, as we already know, those who opt for iPhone 8 or iPhone 10 later this month will be able to capture video at that rate. Those who opt to purchase Apple's new powerhouse set-top box will need to ensure that they have an internet connection capable of streaming 4K content without issues. The internals of the firmware suggest that Apple TV 4K will require a minimum broadband connection of 15 megabits per second before it will allow 4K content to be streamed from various services, including iTunes, through the hardware. Strings within the leaked firmware files also indicate that Apple TV 4K will offer a native UI at 4K 2160p resolution and offer out-of-the-box support for UHD plus HDR television sets. There's been a set of 4K top-shelf images or assets extracted from tvOS 11 code, which supports the fact that tvOS 11 UI will run natively at 2160p. Code has revealed support for a variety of HDR formats via HDMI 2.0 port as well, such as Dolby Vision HDR, HLG, Hybrid Law Gamma, and HDR10. In addition to all of this, data in tvOS 11 also shows that Apple is likely pushing out a refresh Siri remote with Apple TV 4K as the model number for the remote changes from B239 to B429. This refresh Siri remote will support haptic feedback if the leaked code in tvOS 11 GM is anything to go by.